Bela Lugosi Dracula jacket. Ooh, scary Bela Lugosi Dracula. Ah!
Scary.
Yeah, that's right. Hot Toddy has a Dracula jacket. What about it? It's even spooky in here. It's dark. We've set the ambiance. The light, the ring light in front of us is the only light we have on in here. It's spooky, scary. But yes, welcome.
Don't hit that finger.
Well, that's your problem. Welcome to a special Halloween episode of Played Out. As you can see, we're all decked out in Halloween decorations
Spooky,
here.
Scary skeleton.
And that's I've got this Dracula jacket on, but I really don't know what's the scariest thing because the decorations, we've gone all out. They're scary.
Love spooky season.
My jacket is scary. Your
Terrifying.
finger is scary. It's gnarly right now. It's literally rotting off her hand. You don't want to see it. It's not good. But probably the scariest thing that's on this show right now is my clean-shaven face. So a little background here is you may be asking why don't you have your beard? You look weird. I know. Well, if you saw the Smoking Hot Toddcast Scaretastic Halloween special the other night, Miss Pingrino and I dressed up as Bob and Linda from Bob's Burgers. But in order, all right, oh god! But in order for me to play Bob, I had to shave my beard down to a mustache. And then once we were done with that, I didn't want to keep the mustache, so I shaved the whole thing off. So I'm letting my beard grow back, but obviously it's going to take some time for that to happen. So I look a little odd right now. I look like a little boy, according to Miss Pingrino.
Yes. So if you ask, it's not that I think he looks bad without his beard.
Yeah.
I think he looks like a baby without his beard. And I look old. And so...
You look old?
I feel old. I look old, yes. So I don't like when he looks way younger than me with his baby face.
I don't. I look weird. I look odd right now. I'm 8 years older than I was when I grew this beard, so it's odd looking with no beard on.
Who am I? What am I?
But alas, it's no big deal because it'll grow back and everything will be fine. But we got to get to the thing on hand tonight.
An unmitigated disaster.
Speaking of the Smoking Hot Toddcast Scaretastic Halloween special, of course that episode was live, and we played a little game on that show. And don't show it yet, but let's get to it on this spooky Halloween episode.
Boo.
But again with this phone, it's everywhere. It's always on any show we do now. Get real, the Toddcast. What do you got to say now? You said that last year. That's so original. Get something new, you fuck. All right. Miss Pingrino, what is the game that we are going to review on this episode of Played Out?
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
Killer trivia.
Actually, I'm very aware of this game because, like I said, we played it the other night
on
the Smoking Hot Toddcast Scaretastic Halloween special
That hurt my finger.
live. I bet it did. Again, keep in mind, Miss Pingrino's finger is rotting off of her hand. This is a photo of her finger right here. This is it. This is horrible, I know. But anyway, Miss Pingrino, the Killer Trivia game. It's a very fun game. Let's talk about it. Let's play it, because it's played out.
I was going to say, let's read the back, shall we?
Oh, no.
I'm a dumbass.
I always read the back. It's not that bad.
Here's the meme you sent us the other day. Yeah. But go ahead.
A game for the morbidly amused. How will you fare in our court of law? Guilty? Not guilty? Standing in your way over 700 questions about famous murderers, serial killers, celebrity deaths, and scandals. Go back thousands...
And then you tore off the back.
I didn't tear it. It was a gift for Christmas, and so the Christmas paper wrap.
Oh, yeah. Sure. A likely story.
Go back thousands of years up until present day. However, answering questions might be enough. Objections, hung juries, cross-examinations, redirects could stand in your way of being acquitted and winning a
So, killer trivia.
Killer trivia.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
This is a super easy game to play.
And it's super fun. It's literally just trivia about mass murderers.
Yes.
Or horrible deaths, or both.
Yes.
It's
Which-
basically
make sure we get all of
what it comes down to.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
So we got 2 types of cards. We got question cards, and we have jury cards. These are your instructions. So as you can see, not a lot.
There's not a lot to talk about.
It's not a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
Thank God, because nobody listens when I read directions.
No, we don't.
So again, the meme.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Yep. So there's that. So basically, what you do in this game is you answer trivia questions. You have a choice of 3 questions on each card. The person does get to pick which one they want to attempt for. Once you attempt the question, you then get to pick a jury card. The goal of the game to win the game is to get 6 not guilty cards. That is how you get out of jail free, basically, by getting 6 not guilty.
But if you do get a guilty card, it doesn't count and it goes back into
if
the
you get
file.
a guilty card, basically you're shit out of luck and nothing works for you.
What about the other cards? I forgot how those work.
Right. So there's the guilty, there's the not guilty. There is a redirect card, which is a little bit kind of like almost an Uno card in here. But a redirect is technically a not guilty card, but it reverses gameplay. So if we were going clockwise, we now go counterclockwise because somebody pulled a redirect.
Exactly like Uno.
Yes. A cross-examine card is a not guilty card, but it gives you a chance to double your not guilty winnings. That being said, so if you pull a cross-examination card, you have the availability or the opportunity to risk that card, answer another question. If you get it right, you get another jury card and get to keep both. Or you can just stick with your cross-examination card, which is the not guilty card. Because if you get the question wrong, you lose that card. So basically, the cross-examination card is like a gamble card.
It is.
Shut up! Oh my God, I don't care!
And then there is the objection card. The objection card is to steal another player's not guilty card. So it itself is not a not guilty or a guilty.
I said no more. Silence.
Shut up. We don't want to answer your phone calls.
Damn phone.
Yakety yak, yakety yak, yak, yak.
So it allows you to steal somebody else's card. One card we did not come across
What's that?
is a hung jury card.
Oh, that's right.
We didn't pull that one because there is only one of these cards in the deck. If a player draws this card, every team or player must remove all of their not guilty cards to the team or player on their right. So basically, you take all of your not guilties, shift it to the right.
And that person could potentially be a winner.
Could potentially be a winner. Yeah. So I mean, that's it.
That's it. That's the rules.
That's the rules
it.
to this game. It is
Them's
not
the rules.
It's not difficult.
No.
It's fun. Did you want to try to answer a couple?
Well, let's do that. Let's play
Okay.
out killer trivia.
Killer
shall we?
trivia.
All right, so I'll go first. I'll give you a question. So what? And it's very important to note. Turn your head. I don't want anybody to see. On these cards, there are 3 sections, and there's 3 different questions that you can ask them. You can ask the person. So whatever you think could be the hardest or the easiest, you can go from there. And we will start with, and then you.
You don't get to pick.
No. And then what we do is you ask the opponent, you ask the person, which one of these, the top, middle, or bottom, would they like ask to them? Ms. Pingrino, what
I'm
of the
not
3
looking at the
questions would you like asked to you?
I would like the middle. Also, this being said, at the front of your card, if there's an M/C, you let the person know because that means they get a multiple choice question.
That's right.
Not all the questions are multiple choice, but some are.
That's right.
So middle, please.
Okay. Ed Gein, a gruesome serial killer, was the inspiration behind what Alfred Hitchcock movie? That should be very easy.
Psycho.
Nailed it. You got it. That's right. So you now
So I get a jury
a
card.
jury card. What is
Cross-examination.
Okay, so what is that? What
this
is
is
it?
the one where I can gamble if I want.
Mm-hmm.
Try to answer another question on that card.
Mm-hmm.
and pick up another card, or I can keep this card.
What would you like to do, Miss Pingrino?
You know, since it's just the two of us, what the hell? Let's gamble it.
All right. What do you want? Top or bottom?
Let's go for the bottom.
What country music star and winner of The Apprentice nearly died after being shot by his wife in 1994? You shouldn't have answered.
I don't know.
You'll never get this. I don't even know how to give you a hint for this.
A country music star.
You want it.
Who won The Apprentice?
Well, we're waiting.
Like I ever watched The Apprentice.
Nobody should have watched The Apprentice.
Was it a man?
Yes.
Okay, that doesn't help.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
Blake Shelton.
No.
He's the only one who can come to mind right now.
No, you wrong. It's Trace Adkins. Like you would have known that. No, that's you gambled. So now you give up that card.
So now I lose my card.
So that's how that works.
Damn, that sucks.
Now you ask me a question.
Top, middle, or bottom?
Bottom.
What basketball player star's helicopter crash and death shocked the sports world in 2020?
This happened very recently. It was Kobe Bryant.
It was Kobe Bryant.
R.I.P. And then my jury card is redirect.
So
And
that
in
is a
parentheses,
not guilty
not
card.
guilty, yes.
But now play goes back around. So with the two of us, it basically goes back to you.
So it goes back to me. Do I keep this card then?
You do, because it's a not guilty
it's
card.
not guilty. So I got a card.
We'll do a couple more questions. Top, middle, bottom?
Top.
In 2016,
I know it's on your mind, 2016.
Why I like to be nude.
a toddler was killed after being snatched and pulled into a lagoon at Disney Resort by what animal?
Alligator. It's Florida.
It's Florida.
So I get another card, and this
Yep.
card is not guilty. I get
Not
two cards.
guilty.
2-0, just like that. All right, Ms. Pingrino, it is now
Last
your turn.
one.
Last one. Top, middle, or bottom?
Top.
This is a multiple choice question.
All right.
Which sports trading card are the murdering Menendez brothers seen on sitting in the crowd? Is it a baseball, basketball, or football trading card?
Baseball.
Incorrect. It is basketball. So
There's basketball trading cards. I only thought they were baseball.
there are basketball and football. Yeah.
Oh.
So there you go. So she wouldn't get anything, and it would move on back to me, and it goes like that until the first person who gets six
not guilty
cards is the winner. And like I said, if you've gotten an idea, like we'll ask some of the other questions here, like whose song "Candle in the Wind" was written and later rewritten to memorialize the deaths of Marilyn Monroe and Princess Diana? Obviously, the answer is Elton John. This is a multiple choice question. The Boston Strangler Albert DeSalvo is contributed to the killing of how many women in the city of Boston in the early 1960s? The answer is 13. So, and that's a great example of this game.
I wouldn't have even needed multiple choice on that one.
See, there you go. So that was that's a great example of what I'm talking about. What I'm getting ready to say is that this game, it can challenge you, but you can also be like, oh, I know that, easy, easy peasy. And if you're a fan of true crime, even the ones that are hard, even if the ones that are hard, you're probably gonna know them right off the bat.
Yeah.
So it's an extremely fun game. It's just trivia. It's like the Bob's Burgers trivia.
Yeah.
If you're a big Bob's Burgers fan, you're gonna want to play it. If you know a lot about true crime, you're gonna want to play this. So I think it comes already. We're at that point. Ms. Pingrino, is this game on or game off?
It's absolutely game on for me. I love trivia. I'm gonna love any trivia unless it's like a show trivia that I've never watched the show. And that's just because I've never watched it, so I can't really answer the question.
Right.
But trivia in general, I love. I am a massive, massive true crime buff, so of course I love this game. It is why it was given to me as a gift because of that fact. So absolutely game on. For sure.
And game on for me too. I just reiterate what I said because it's a fun trivia game that can both challenge you and entertain you at the same time. Let's go do another one here. Which serial killer is responsible for murdering 2 Chi Omega sorority sisters in Tallahassee, Florida in 1978? Ms. Pingrino?
Ted Bundy.
Got it, exactly.
Yeah.
But see, a lot of people may not know that. So it entertains, while at the same time challenges your brain to figure things out.
I'm pretty sure we got it off of, because your parents got me this.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they got it off of Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say it was maybe $15.
If even that.
It was not a very expensive game. So it's a great game for a pretty damn good price when it comes to games. I feel like most games are like $20, $30 nowadays.
Super
which is
fun.
A bit ridiculous.
Right. Super fun, good price. And it's a great party game, especially at Halloween time. So it's Halloween tonight. So if you're wanting to go out there and if you're going to a party and you're like, I want a fun game to play with everybody, this is it.
Yeah.
Killer Trivia. I don't know if they have it in stores, you could probably get it. You probably won't get it if you order it on Amazon right now for tonight's party.
Yeah.
But you'll have it for later because it's a great Halloween game. Or next year.
Yeah.
But it's a great Halloween themed game, but it's great for any time. So check it out. You won't be sorry. Killer Trivia.
Yay!
And there you have it, a spooky Halloween episode of Played Out. Killer Trivia is a great game, isn't it?
I loved it.
100%. Go check that game out if you haven't yet. It's a great game. And
Was I too good at it?
I think we all were pretty good at it.
We all were pretty good.
That was the whole
Okay,
point.
so not just me knowing murderers.
Yeah.
I just pissed in my pants.
But with that in mind, that's going to do it for us on this episode. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Clicky the bell so that you know when we drop any episode of any of our shows on the Superfuzz channel. While you're there, go to the About section. You can find our merch shop. Christmas is upon us,
Can
Miss
you
Pingrino.
believe it's almost Christmas?
We're in that awkward period between Halloween and Christmas when we start the shopping season. So Christmas. So go get you some Christmas stuff. Go get you some great merch. And of course, the Smoking Hot Podcast is in full swing. Season 9 is doing very well right now. I have to admit, all of our episodes, big hits. So go help contribute, make that show a big hit by checking out new episodes uploaded weekly. With that in mind, have a happy and safe Halloween. Enjoy yourself out there, and we'll see you next time. Oh, look! Teebs the cat has come to join us.
Hi, Groot.
Oh, the Groot is here. Look, say hi to everybody. All right, well, we'll see you next time.